I have to start this video saying something about the previous video that I just dropped. If you haven't watched it, go check it out. I'll put a link somewhere. It'll be in the description, and I'll have like a box somewhere on the screen. The video is basically me comparing Deadpool to She-Hulk. Not Deadpool the movies compared to She-Hulk the show. Deadpool's breaking the fourth wall in his jokes compared to She-Hulk breaking the fourth wall in his jokes. So if you've seen that video and you're watching this one, no, I am not saying She-Hulk is a better show, movie, or whatever than Deadpool. I'm not saying that. Some of y'all couldn't get that between your head. It was like, for some of y'all dudes, that was like a mind-boggling thing that you couldn't even comprehend. Oh, it's better. Oh, the jokes are. All I'm saying is, in my opinion, She-Hulk's jokes, fourth wall jokes, are just as bad as Deadpool's. And if you can't handle that, I don't know what to tell you. The video got like 8 likes, 15 dislikes. That's cool. I really don't know how this video is going to do, because on the topic I'm about to talk about, it got 20 likes and no dislikes. Because I made a video saying that Kang being replaced with Doom is stupid. And I'll give you a hint what I'm going to talk about today, as if you haven't seen it by the title. But anyway, that's enough for the intro. That little mini rant. Cue the intro. Have a lot to talk about today.
Up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane!
It's a geek.
The first thing is, Marvel has a writer, and it's the same person who wrote Thor Ragnarok and Black Widow. I have a screenshot up, and they will be writing Fantastic Four. Now, for most people, that will be great. But for some people, like me, that is bad. I am in the very, very small minority that I didn't really like Thor Ragnarok like that. Thor Ragnarok was the precursor to Thor Love and Thunder, the movie that all Marvel fans claim is so bad and it's trash, which it is. But that's the precursor of that. Literally is. They have the same tones, same comedic underlings, everything is the same. So that's why I don't like that. And Black Widow was just boring. That movie, even if COVID wasn't a thing, that movie still should have came out to streaming. I don't think nobody would have spent their money to go see that movie. Not no Black Widow. That kind of scares me, because if we haven't learned anything, we know the Fantastic Four needs to be taken serious. We know that at this point. We should know that. So why are we going to get the same writer who wrote the most boring movie, one of the most boring movies to me for Marvel, and who wrote a movie that really was kind of quacky and weird? So what do y'all think about that? Should Fantastic Four be worried? Should we be worried that the writer of those movies will be coming on to write Fantastic Four? And it's weird because both of those movies, the Black Widow movie kind of makes sense on why they're getting him, because Black Widow, there was like family oriented stuff. But Thor, I don't know. What are y'all thoughts on that? Is that a good thing for Marvel, for Fantastic Four fans, or do y'all think that's a bad thing? The next thing is, apparently Marvel is still trying to find heroes, trying to find people who can basically take Captain America and Iron Man's role. This is weird to me. I don't think that the approach should be that they need to find somebody to take their role. I think the approach should be they need to find somebody who is their own character that'll be good for what Marvel is trying to do. I believe in my whole heart that Black Panther, T'Challa, was going to be that person who was going to take up the mantle. But the problem Marvel is having is the characters that they're wanting to put in those positions, aka a Doctor Strange, not really enticing. Doctor Strange doesn't have that character. He's not really enthusiastic like either one of those characters. I don't think he has what it takes to take up the mantle as far as Captain America and Iron Man. So I think they need to go to the approach of leave that in the past. Don't try to replicate what you had with the magic there, because you can't. But build on the stuff you have coming out now. Build out and say, let me do this with Fantastic Four, and maybe try to make Reed Richards a new person like that. That's what you need to do. Don't go out and say we need to find a person that can do just this, because that'll be a discredit and a disservice to what Iron Man, Tony Stark did, Steve Rogers did, or Robert Downey Jr. did as Iron Man, and what Chris Evans did as Captain America. So what do y'all think about that? Do y'all think Marvel should do what they're trying to do, which is replace those two characters? Or do y'all think Marvel should go the different route of trying to find someone new and just have them bring up their own character by themselves? The major news that came out today which is what this video is gonna mainly be about, which is also something that I've also talked about multiple times. It's apparently official that Avengers 5, better known as Avengers Kang Dynasty, will no longer be Avengers the Kang Dynasty. It will be called something different. It has also been reported that Marvel is removing from Kang, and they've been planning to remove from Kang even before Jonathan Majors was found guilty. That says two things. One, it says maybe Marvel was seeing the lasting effects of what Ant-Man and Quantumania did and seeing how people were reacting with that, right? Because before the allegations came out against Jonathan Majors, people were already looking a little iffy on Kang being a major character just because of how he went out in Quantumania. But you had other people like me who said, dang it, Kang was the best thing in that movie. So, and that might not speak to a lot of y'all, because you might say, what's the purpose of being the best thing in a trash movie? So I can understand that. So I feel like Jonathan Majors would have been a scapegoat, regardless whether he was found guilty or whether he was innocent, just because of what Marvel did and having Jeff Loveness. I think he was the person who wrote that atrocity of a movie. Actually, it wasn't. It was bad, but it wasn't as terrible as people made it. Let me put that out there. They had Jeff Loveness, basically. I mean, they would have had Jonathan Majors take the fall for that movie being trash, and that is very, very sad, because that's not the case. He wasn't the reason why that movie was bad at all. So that's that. Now everybody's going to be assuming who is being replaced, right? There's also another factor. It's actually, I think I said two things I had to look at. It's probably three. So we already talked about the first one. The second one is why? Why? I know I just said that Kang didn't get received that well, but that's not why I'm asking why. I'm asking why because why did y'all make us sit through 3-4 years of that crap, all to say that this man is about to be gone? Marvel, y'all, if this is true, if this report is true, and y'all rewriting this stuff, y'all better make it seem good. Man, y'all had us watching Loki, y'all had us watching all this crap. Wasn't the best. It wasn't the best at all. Remember my last video, the other video before, I said a Marvel movie doesn't have to be the greatest thing. It just doesn't have to be bad. Well, Marvel was giving us a lot of bad. Let's keep it a buck. Let's call it what it is. Marvel was giving us a lot of bad. So after giving us all that trash, after Marvel saying, here, I'm gonna give you a pile of boo-boo and I'm gonna give you a pile of garbage. Eat it up. This is your 5-star buffet. After us eating and digesting all that garbage and boo-boo, guess what they finna say? You know what? You ate all that for no reason, because we got another 5-star meal right here that's Wagyu. We got a Wagyu steak right here, so you ate all that stuff for no reason. That's how this feels right now. Marvel, what are y'all doing? And when y'all change this crap, when y'all change the story, what y'all did in Loki season 2 wasn't enough for me. And the reason why it wasn't enough because you had people questioning whether it was really writing out Kang or whether it was actually bringing Kang to be a major villain. So if there's a question, that wasn't a good enough write-off. If someone has to question whether a character was wrote off or not, that's not good enough. I just feel like this is a slap in the face to the Marvel community. I feel like this is terrible. Why put us through that? Just write it out. Just get another actor. Write it out. Bruh, y'all been talking about, and I could have been doing reports. Everybody always does the reports. Oh, new slate here. Here's the new Marvel slate. Here's the Avengers Kang Dynasty, been pushed back again. I would have done reports on that, but I chose not to because Marvel don't know what the heck they doing. They pushing stuff back every dang day, every week. Something getting pushed back. Why do I keep having to report on that? I'm not gonna do that. That shows you Marvel doesn't know what they are doing. Kevin Feige, I've been rooting for you, buddy. I've been rooting for you. I like Kevin Feige. You brought us Infinity War. You brought us Endgame. And I was one of the people who was saying, don't fire Kevin Feige. I was one of the people who was saying, I made a whole video about it. It only got 40 views. If you want to check that out, go find it. I was saying, don't fire Kevin Feige. But now I'm thinking like, where's the decision making coming from? Why would y'all sit here and say that after all that, y'all gonna put Doom in after all that? And I feel like Doom should, a lot of people are saying Doom shouldn't have any build up. He's Doom. No, because I feel like Doom should have build up because we had that same crap with Thanos. Thanos had very little to bare minimum build up until we got to Infinity War. And Infinity War was basically Thanos' movie. I don't want to get to Avengers 5 and I'm watching Doctor Doom's origin story. I don't want to watch that. I want to watch some boxing. I don't want to watch just seeing his mind. I wanna have that before we actually get to the big movie. So when all this crap comes out, it just makes it seem like that there's no direction, there's no thought process. It just seems like everything is all over the place. Why can't y'all just stick out with Kang? Let that be that. Secret Wars comes here, and then we hit Doctor Doom. Would that not make more sense? And for Doctor Doom fans, why would y'all want this to be the way he comes in? Why would y'all want him to be a backup, basically? Why? I know it's Doctor Doom. And then another thing, after seeing what they did with Kang, what makes you think that they'll do Doctor Doom justice? What makes you think that? We still have to see what Fantastic Four do, because people were saying that Doctor Doom might be hinted in that. People were also saying that Doctor Doom might be hinted in Black Panther 2, but we didn't get a lick of that. I gotta watch out for these scoopers and posts and spoilers and all that type of stuff. This is the only place on YouTube where you're gonna get it raw and uncut, and you're gonna get my unbiased feelings, and you'll get that nowhere else on this platform. It's like they've been saying Deadpool 3, Fantastic Four, and then screw everything else that they got planned. That's what it feels like. And I'm hoping Avengers 5 is still good. I'm hoping Secret Wars is still good. But right now, it's not looking too good for me. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Little rant, little side note, giving y'all a little bit of news. I haven't done like a news video in a minute, so I'm giving y'all that. If you love the video, like the video. If you don't love the video, like the video. I'm on the road to 200 subscribers. We recently hit 160 subscribers. I think we're at 161 right now. Subscribe. Join the community. It's fun. Leave a comment, please. I like interacting with people. We may not always get along. We may not always agree with stuff, but if we don't agree, I'm gonna try to be as unhostile as possible, as long as you don't get hostile with me, which is what some of them people was doing in that Deadpool video. But anyway, I'm out. Peace.